What's going on, too? Chuck D back again, back again. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Hopefully you had a good week. Whenever you're seeing this video, hopefully your week or weekend is going well. So before we to jump in today's topic, I got an announcement to make. I recently received a comment from somebody who works for Old Dominion. I believe he said he's on the P&D side. And good news, he's going to be starting a YouTube channel. So for anybody who's interested in Old Dominion, be sure to check him out. I'll also link his channel in the description when he finally makes his first video. So be on the lookout for that. All right, so today we're going to talk about line haul or P&D, because I know a lot of you guys are interested in LTL but aren't sure which side you want to do, if you want to do P&D or line haul. So we're going to talk about that. So when you do P&D, P&D is you're basically a local city driver. Now, just because it's city doesn't mean you're going to be in the city. Depending on where you live, you could be in the suburbs, you could be in the country, just depends. Like for my terminal, we have a pretty big area. We go at least 100+ mile radius of the terminal. So we have city drivers that go all the way down to Sarasota. We have drivers that go all the way up to Brooksville. We got drivers that go to like Polk County, Sebring, etc. So keep that in mind. City drivers, they work in the daytime and they're home every night. You could be starting as early as 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. It just depends on the run that you have. It's a good idea to make sure you get along with all your shippers, receivers, because when you're P&D, you pretty much go to the same accounts every day or a few times throughout the week. So make sure you get along with them. If you're gonna do P&D, you need to make sure that you're good with time management, because when you do P&D, you're picking up. You got to make sure you get all your deliveries off, and then you got to start your pickup. So make sure you're good at balancing your time. At AAA Cooper, and I'm sure most P&D, they tell you what stops to go to first. I imagine they would. That way you're not backtracking. So just make sure you're good with time management. That way you're getting your stuff off on time and you're getting your pickups on time. What else? What else? What else? What else? With P&D, you need to make sure you can back, because you're not just going to be going to warehouse. You could be going to anywhere and everywhere. So you need to make sure that you're not an alley dog. You need to make sure that you're not a blind side, whether you're blindsiding down a back alley, blindsiding off the street, whatever the case may be. Just make sure you know how to back, because you're going to be backing all day long. Understand when you do P&D, depending on your route, you could be touching more freight than you're doing driving. So understand that you're going to be touching some of that freight, whether it's a pallet jack, hand cart, or by hand. So keep that in mind. In most cases, P&D makes less than line haul. There are some cases where a P&D driver might make more than a line haul driver. I'll talk more about the line haul in just a moment. P&D, as you know, and those who don't know, P&D is usually Monday through Friday. When you do P&D, you do have the opportunity to run line haul on the weekends, if they have extra runs available. All right, so that's P&D. Well, let's talk about the line haul. Now, line haul, you're going to be pulling doubles or triples, depending on where you are, and occasionally 53-footers. Oh, let me jump back to the P&D real quick. P&D, you'll be pulling a 28-foot trailer, 32-foot trailer, 48-foot trailer, or 53, and it may or may not have a lift gate. Just depends on your runs. All right, let's jump back to line haul. So as I said a second ago, you're going to be pulling 53s, doubles, or triples, depending on where you are. If you're somebody that likes to drive at nighttime, line haul is for you. If you're somebody who doesn't like nighttime, line haul is not for you, because line haul, majority of it is done, at night. If you're somebody who wants to drive, 400 to maybe 600 miles plus, a night, line haul is for you. If you're somebody that is okay with doing a layover, line haul is for you. Because sometimes you may not be home every single day or every single morning. Sometimes, depending on your run, you might do a layover. Like, for example, if you're going from, let's just say, Tampa to Alabama, obviously you can't go from Florida to Alabama and back in one drive. So you're going to do a layover. Keep in mind with line haul, um, if you have to do a layover, most likely you're going to stay at a hotel. Now, I know some companies like Saia, I believe some of their terminals have like bunkers on the property. So keep that in mind as well. If you're somebody that really doesn't want to touch that much freight, line haul is for you because some line haul drivers, they don't have to work the dock. So keep that in mind as well. Um, if you want to make, 6 figures a year or close to 6 figures a year, then line haul is definitely the way to go. Keep in mind though, when you're doing line haul, you're gonna pretty much be hooking up both your trailers on your own. You're gonna have to maneuver that dolly, which is not too hard. If you're somebody that wants to go from terminal to terminal, line haul is for you because depending on what you do, you might just go from terminal to terminal, dropping your sets, picking up another sets, or um, you're gonna do meets. So you might be meeting your meet driver. Like let's just say you're coming out of Tampa and you're meeting somebody from Atlanta. You might, meet at the state line. So keep that in mind as well. What else? Keep in mind though, with line haul, it's on seniority, based on seniority. P&D could be on seniority as well. I'm not for sure. Y'all let me know. But with line haul, when you first start out, you probably won't have a set run. You're going to be on the extra board, or you're just going to run wild for the most part. So keep that in mind as well. Um, both sides are great. You're going to make good money on either side. Um, you're going to pull, hazmat, whether you do P&D or line haul. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. As far as which one is better, I've only done one side, so I can't really say. But for me, I enjoy driving, so that's why I picked line haul. Also, keep in mind if you're not really a social person or outgoing, I wouldn't recommend P&D because there's a lot of stuff you deal with P&D. You know. All right, y'all. So I ain't gonna drag this video out. So that's just an overview of which one, of what to expect on both sides. So as I always tell you guys, thank you to all my day one subscribers. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Appreciate all of you guys. As I said before, if you're interested in other LTL companies, whether if it's the one I'm at or the other ones, I have a few other LTL YouTubers in the description, so make sure you check them out as well. Be sure to subscribe to their channels. And as I always tell you guys, y'all take it easy, stay safe.